Let's see if I can find you guys. And hi, if anybody's here now. I have to do some maneuvering to get on the camera and be able to see what you guys are saying. I found myself. Okay. I need somebody to say something if they're here so that I can make sure I'm connected on my computer. Because I see thumbs up and I see people, but I don't see any. Oh, there's Anna. Hi, Anna. How are you? We haven't talked in a really long time. Hi, Molly and Sabrina and Charlene and Amy. How's everybody doing? It's been a long time since I live streamed. You guys are doing it regularly. I haven't done it in a long time. I think because I'm tired when I get back from work and I just want to veg. How's everybody doing? This is going to be kind of short. I figure like 30 or 45 minutes because I still need to edit a video for Saturday. I'm not done with it. I'm doing great. I'm sorry I'm going to be looking over here all the time because my computer's back here where I can actually see what you're saying. For some reason, I can't seem to get any messages to show on my phone. Thank you. I'm in my office, so this probably looks like a change of scenery for most people. Thank you. It's so cute. I have to turn around and show you. It's got little crisscrossies in the back and like a little Aztec design. I'm so fancy. I love shirts that have like really cool little details. But anyway, I really just kind of wanted to touch base because, you know, a few days have gone by since all the changes and I just kind of wanted to know how everybody was feeling about it at this point. I feel I have gone from really mad to feeling like a little bit desperate, like I need to do all kinds of crazy things just to make this happen. And now I think I'm back to, it's going to happen when it's meant to happen, Sherry. So chill out, stop stressing. Remember why you started this is because you love it. And do what you can. Support the people that are doing the same thing you're doing. And so I'm hardcore rolling people's playlists. Because, you know, it's not as if we weren't forced into this position. Yeah. Hi, Glitz. And so, anyways, I've kind of gone through this kind of cycle of emotions and not sure how I feel about it now other than, I mean, I already know that I can't reach the threshold in 30 days or however long we have left. So I shouldn't be in a panic anyway, but I still want to get there as soon as I can. But I also kind of wanted to share some things because I've been seeing all these different videos and I wasn't sure if you guys were aware of them. Thank you, honey. Oh, I would love that, Charlene. I am so about art and artistic creation and expression. I like to draw too. And yeah, I was telling Sabrina, it's really cool how when everybody joins up in the live chat that everybody subs to each other. So it's an opportunity too. But I've been seeing a couple different people and there's a girl that I subscribe to named Shannon.Coral is her channel. And she was saying like 10 tips to increase your view time or things that you can do. I should get the link for you guys and if they'll let us link in here, I think they will. And she linked to somebody else today and what they're doing. Hi, Anna or Anna. Tell me which one it is. Anna. I have two. And ask Anna Velez, I always say, is it Anna or Anna? And she always says either. And I say, please tell me which one. But what I was going to say is on these videos, they're saying, hey, list yourself down below. And so all these small YouTubers are listing themselves and everybody's kind of subbing back and forth to each other. So, another place for support. So I didn't know about that until yesterday, and another one today I saw. So if you don't know about those things, then I can link them for you. But anyways, I'm glad you're all here. Like I said, it's going to be kind of short, but I just kind of wanted to see how you guys are feeling about everything. I'm sitting at 300 and something subscribers and 1,000 and something hours. And so, you know, it's not like I'm going to make it by a certain time. And I wasn't monetized to begin with, but I really am pushing hard for people that are 900 and something. Like, I want to help them get there because they can get there, you know? And so maybe, hi Jeffrey. Okay. I can, if you guys don't mind me clicking around on here, I'll go grab them for you right now. And then you guys can put them on your watch later list or something. But, yeah, I didn't even, I mean, a lot of the things that she said we're already doing, but there are a few things that were new to me. And I have a tripod here, so I'm going to be like, trying to see my computer screen. And I believe that I found her, the one that I was talking about that I saw today, I think she put that on her Instagram. So I may have to share that on Instagram, but I absolutely, oh, I can go to my history and go to that guy's video. And I don't know how you guys feel about, you know, bad language or whatever, but this guy cusses a lot. So if you have a bunch of kids around, there's FYI. That's the reason why I can't turn live streams up at work most of the time, because I don't want anybody to feel like they have to censor themselves when they're on their own live stream. Okay, that's the Shannon Coral one. Oh, you did? Are you talking about... The guy that I'm talking about is TJ somebody. Let me find it. And I'm sorry, because I'm trying to do too many things at once, and this brain does not multitask. One thing at a time. Let me get the other guy's video, and then we'll go from there. Don't ask me any questions for about 30 seconds, please. Okay, the video is called YouTube Gets Worse, YouTube Turns On Smaller Channels. So I'm going to get that link for you, and then I'll be back at my screen where I can see you. Anyways, it's good to know that stuff like that is happening. One thing that... Here's the second one. One thing that he was saying that was very interesting to me and was a very good point was that whenever they call it adpocalypse, right? Where I guess, you know, they messed with the algorithm and it changed everybody's income and everybody was kind of on a flip out. It was the bigger YouTubers that were on a flip out because they were messing with their money, right? So they were on the flip out. But the YouTube community, including a lot of us, including a lot of small YouTubers, kind of rallied around them and gave them support, and everybody was like kumbaya and everything was great and everybody recovered from that. But now that it's us, most of the big YouTubers are like, well, they're not making any money anyway. Who cares about this? Well, I don't really like that. Because they are where they are because lots of people like us. And I'm not on here to rant or gripe because I'm very thankful and grateful for everything in my life. But whenever a community rallies around you when you're in a time of need, I think that only naturally you should turn around and do the same thing when someone else is. But I remember also that people don't think the way that I do. Most people don't think the way that I do. There's lots of twisted business that goes on up in there. But it was interesting to me because I thought, yeah, I did. Whenever all that was going on, yeah, I did rally around them. And yeah, I did give them more support. And, everybody kind of made it through. And it was because of a lot of people showing support. So now that I've talked and talked, why don't you guys tell me how you're feeling about things? Like, are some of you really close to the threshold where we can kind of hit you hard as far as rolling your playlist? And is there anybody who's really close? Because I want to make sure that I'm putting you in my rotation if you're really, really close. Are you serious, Sabrina? Can somebody explain to me what they're talking about when they say that the Logan Paul thing had, like, that has something to do with why they changed the rules? Can anyone explain to me that correlation? Because somewhere I missed it. Okay, so Molly needs time, or both? I'm going to make a list. I mean, I'm trying to support everybody who's supported me through my whole time on YouTube. I'm going to try to support everybody, but if there's somebody who's close, I want to make sure that I'm doing that regularly. Okay. Because that's one thing about those videos where people are kind of subbing for subbing. It's really for people who need subs, because they're probably going to click in, sub to you, and click back out. Awesome. I know about what he did, and I know that whole controversy thing, but is it because he did that? Like, they flipped out and they're trying to keep crazies off of YouTube? Because I hate to tell them, that ain't gonna happen. Hey Denny, how are you? I had so much fun, Denny, going through all your videos today. I've been watching them anyway, but I'm like I was looking at them really closely and I could not decide, but I have made the decision, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want you to be surprised. Well, good for you, Jeffrey. That's awesome. I'm happy somebody is. It's not me. Is Ana Velez still here? Yeah, of course. But I think most people that are, on the lower end of subs and views are going to be willing to help if they feel like they're being helped as well. Some people are just jerks and, they're just going to be jerks. Yeah. I understand that, but it's like, how can you start something with something in mind about people, like real people broadcasting themselves? What am I saying? I know what the reason is. It's always about the money. Okay, Jeffrey, I'm writing you down. And I got to make sure that I am subbed to you because I don't think your name is familiar to me. So let me go see. And hopefully I won't kick myself out of here. That's the reason why I don't. Okay, I'm not subscribed to you, Jeffrey, so I'm number 579. Boom. Oh, and let me ask you this. Is my audio matching up with my mouth? Hey, Sarah, how are you? I saw one guy, he's a guy that I watched whenever I started my channel when I was really trying to learn a lot of the jargon and all the things that go along with YouTube. And he was saying that because they will get rid of a bunch of people who aren't serious about YouTube, that when we do get monetized, we have the potential to make more money. What do you think about that? Because a bunch of little pieces aren't being sent to all these people who aren't serious. So the money's left for the people who are. What do you think about that? Is he blowing smoke? Because I can be gullible. You think so? I mean, it makes sense to me logically. That makes sense to me. Okay. The reason I ask is because every time I've done a live stream on the replay, my mouth doesn't match up. And that drives me insane. It may not bother other people. Like whenever I was doing Denny's tag, I was so upset that that happened that way. And, yeah. And so I posted it anyway because I wanted my answers to be authentic. So you think it's crap what he said? I don't know. Here's the thing. They're going to say what they want to say, and we're going to believe what we're going to believe, and, you know, the proof's in the pudding. My only fear in this whole situation is that I'm going to bust my butt and spend all this time and money getting established, and I'm finally going to reach the threshold, and then they're going to decide to change it again. Like, I'm not even going to say what just came to my mind about what I might do. Because somebody will be calling the police saying, some girl in Oklahoma is making threats. Hey, Carlos. This is the first time I've been in a live chat with you guys, I think. Maybe I caught Denny once, but most of the time I miss it. Thank you, Carlos, for coming. I appreciate that. That's nice. Thank you. I wonder if I can thumbs up myself. The thumbs up for yourself count? Welcome back. And if you told me if it was Anna or Anna, I'm guessing it's Anna since you have it rhyming with banana. Am I right? I'm going to watch this time. See, that's what I'm afraid of. I just thumbs up to myself. I hope it counts. I mean, obviously policies change as things change. Circumstances change. The amount of people that are on YouTube changes. All those things. I understand that. Okay, so I like to call people by name and I like to call them by the right one. But I would hate it if we all work so hard. And let's say in a year I have 4,000 hours and 1,000 subscribers. And then a month later they say, oh, now you've got to have 8,000 hours. Like, I think it would flip my monkey switch. I think Sherry would do some crazy business if they did that. Am I the only one? I would flip my ever-loving lid if that happened. I'd be the one on the video saying crazy business to you too. Yes, please hit the thumbs up button. I was close. Bugger. But it is what it is. What's everybody drinking tonight? I am drinking water that's laced with Highlight, which is electrolyte supplement. Because with my new eating, I apparently don't get enough potassium. Right. And yay, Anna! I'm excited. I'm glad. And they better keep it at 1,000. They've been going crazy back and forth with my numbers too. I can't keep it all straight. Yeah, I think my opinion fully on that people that had already applied and were being reviewed or whatever, I think those people should have been grandfathered in. Like, I think that should apply to anybody who hadn't been monetized before. I think the people that were monetized before should have been kept monetized. You know? Thank you, Carlos. I appreciate it. I think that's the part of all of it that I think is the most unfair, because those people busted their butts to get there. And then I'm sure you guys were so excited whenever you thought you were about to be monetized, and you probably started getting a little nervous whenever it was such a delay. I feel like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde because I see myself in the camera saying one thing and on my computer screen saying something else. And man, I make some crazy faces. Woo! Yay, Charlene. I'm going to celebrate every sub that everybody gets because that's one step closer. My reaction to things is always to kind of flip out first, and then I get a grip on myself and digest it and then deal with it. But I think in that position, I think there might have been an explosion in Podunk, Oklahoma. So that's kind of how I'm feeling about all that jazz. You guys seem like you're kind of in the same spot. Yeah, I bet you did. I bet you after 2 months you're like, something's going on here. This is not. I mean, I don't even know. Like when you guys kept saying that you were waiting, I didn't even know what the regular time to wait. Like I had never even heard anybody say, oh, it was 3 days later or it was a week later or whatever. Yeah, I have been, whenever I leave a playlist rolling and I leave and come back, a lot of times it'll say, "Ah, snap." Or it'll be black, or it'll be stuck on that auto, whatever that is, auto tune or whatever makes it go forward. Yeah. So, yeah, after a month even, I would have been going, something's going on here. But I don't think, there's no telling. Honest to God, as many people as have been saying that they've had my videos rolling, I should have a lot more. It is increasing, but it's not increasing by as much as it would if they were actually giving me all those hours. So on their little ticker, they can really put whatever they want to put there. How are we going to know any different? It's not like we can gauge exactly how long every single person is staying on this live stream tonight, right? Yeah, me too. And I was going overboard and had like 10 things going at once, and my computer started flipping out. So I've had to kind of keep it at 3 or 4 at a time. Yeah, I wondered if, uh-oh, I see a circle spinning around on my face. I wonder if you're just not going to get the money that didn't reach whatever it was. Was it $100 that you had to reach to get paid? And it looks to me like they update it once a day. Like in the morning, it's different. And so, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. And I've actually been, I don't even know where it is at this moment, but I've been keeping a little card. I had to move everything on my desk, and, you know, don't make fun of my chicken scratch. But I've been just keeping a little index card, and I was showing, like, my views, my subscribers, and how many hours I had every day to see what was going on. And many times, the subscribers I had the night before, just when I peaked, it was different and lower. So I don't know how they determine which ones stick and which ones don't. But, aw. Do you mean to their algorithm, meaning that they don't recommend you or they don't feature you, or you don't get monetized? Sabrina is who I'm asking to clarify. How do you know what part of YouTube they have you? Oh, if you're monetized, you mean? Because maybe I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know where I am. I guess I don't know where I am. I'm out in the middle of cyberspace, lost. Yeah, I mean, they had to expect that smart people like us are going to find a way around it. Not around it, but to combat it. That's a good place for you, Amy. You are entertaining. You've been cracking me up in the chats with your little comments that take me a minute to catch. I'm looking at my closet and wondering what that is sticking out from underneath my closet door. What has my cat pulled down now is the question. I'm surprised he's not in here. You guys usually see him on my videos laying on my bed. I'm surprised he's not in here trying to get on my chest. Hey, Princess Picaro. Am I saying it right? Welcome to my live stream. Okay, Denny, enjoy. Is it a hanger? My cat can't open that door. And so I get home from work. I close it before I leave. I get home from work and he has been in there knocking. I have different wreaths for different seasons and lots of winter clothes and coats and stuff like that in there. And he has all kinds of stuff knocked down. So I put it back up. I shut the door and we do it all again the next day. Your coffee song. Are you a singer? Thank you so much, you guys, for subbing back and forth to each other. That's so helpful. And now that I'm writing down my list, it'll be helpful. I'm so glad that Anna got her 1,000 subscribers. Wouldn't that be... see, I need to not even think about that because it makes fire burn in my cheeks. I can feel a physical reaction to the thought of them doing that to me. That wouldn't be good. So I'd be on the phone with Sabrina. Sabrina, guess what? They rejected me. Oh, cool. I'll have to go check it out. Bye, Jeffrey. Thank you for coming. Have a good evening. I make the craziest faces. I need to stop looking at myself over there, but I'm next to the chat. Okay. Well, let me just tell them how my content is worthy. Why would they not think so? Anyway, let me stop being Miss Thang over here. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh my goodness. It is BS. Hi, Casey. I didn't see you come in. How are you? And Sabrina, before I forget to ask, do you see whenever you hover over somebody's message, there's the 3 dots there? And hey, Stephanie, how are you guys? You can hover over and click on the 3 dots and it says go to channel, and then you can real quick go and sub to somebody if you want to, and it'll open another window so it doesn't click you out. It's so good to see everybody. I haven't gotten to do this in a long time, and I almost talked myself out of it tonight because I really need to be editing, but I've been wanting to do this, and my parents, I don't even know. I'm sure I've said it on my videos that I do transcription work too. I can type really fast, and so my dad is writing a book, and I've been transcribing his audio for him. And so he's kind of in the throes of going back and forth between me typing it out and editing it. And he uses a digital recorder, and I needed to dump it. I needed to download the stuff into my computer. And I needed to take it back to him. So I've been at my parents' for 2 nights in a row, and I can't go to my parents' house without hanging out and visiting. And my mom and I just sitting there and talking because I don't have enough time with them at all. So I've been out late, being out past dark for me is late because I'm an old lady and I'm a teacher who gets up at the crack of dawn. Yeah, you should. I wonder if I'm subscribed. I think I'm subscribed to almost everybody in here. See? Is it Tally or Tolly? You could have some subscribers before you even started. That would be cool. Okay. Okay, cool. And it's only Thursday tomorrow. How can it not be Friday yet? Guys, I'm not going to go into it because I'm not going to fully go into it, but let me just tell you something. When you're a teacher, when there's a full moon, kids are crazy. And I don't know what it does to them. And I don't even know if there's a full moon outside, but if there isn't, I don't have an explanation for today. I mean, I have gray hair that's hidden under the dye. But like, I'm pretty sure there's some that are peeking out right now because they're new from just today. It does. I'm so tired, and like I said, I'm so old because whenever I don't come home after school and I don't have any downtime and all I'm doing is just working, editing, working, whatever, man, my brain gets tired. Oh, that's good, Sarah. Fridays off are the best thing ever. Unfortunately, the only time I take a Friday off is whenever my husband's having surgery or something like that. But just a quick update on him if you guys are interested. I have been telling you that there had been it had been not very good for a while, and he'd been having seizures almost every day, sometimes multiple times a day. And so he went to the doctor, the diabetic specialist, on Monday, and she changed his settings to not give him as much insulin overnight. So fingers crossed, lots of prayers, and hope that it's going to make a big difference because it was stressing me out to be worried about him all the time. Cool, then I'm just going to go ahead and sub to you. Then when you start your channel, you have a head start. How about that? Your picture is very pretty. That's awesome. Yeah. Let me ask you guys this too. I'm showing you guys all my ignorance, but what is the benefit of subbing to somebody and then the minute they sub back to you, unsubbing? Like, you don't have to click notifications. It's not really taking anything from you or causing you a problem, is it, to stay sub to somebody that you don't go watch? Like, why do people do that? Is there something I'm missing? Because I've never unsubbed from somebody that I said I would sub to. Thank you, Charlene. I'm praying that everything's going to stay stable with him. It is rude, but I don't know why what is the benefit? Like, if it cost you money to sub to somebody or something, I can't even think of an example. Like, you lost 5 hours of time if you go over your sub limit or something. Yeah. Like, if there's some thing that's detrimental to you, please forgive the neurons that are not firing because my brain is absolutely done. Right. Like, if I could speak, it would be helpful. If I unsub from somebody, it's because there's a really good reason. They're not a good human being, or, There is a sub limit a day? How much is that? Wow, I am getting schooled tonight. How many can you sub to? Because I bet you I sub to 100 people today, I bet. Yep, we do. And the truth is, guys, this is a really cool thing because the fact that we're all hanging out in each other's lives and subbing to new people that we wouldn't have met otherwise, like, we're getting to be really good friends and getting to know more about each other. So that's kind of cool. I obviously never hit it because it never said to me, stop. Yes, and here's the thing. Their behavior lasts for that long too. And it's like, I love full moons. Like I'm mesmerized by full moons. I've always had a thing for the moon. And when it's full, I always go out and look at it. And I love the moon. And I'm like, how can you bring me such grief when I have been so good to you? Anyway, let me stop. I'm being really silly. Anyways, so whatever is causing them to act a total fool, please, whatever that is, needs to stop it, because I would like to have a slightly peaceful Thursday and Friday. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it was. And I just kept looking at it and think, oh my gosh, that looks so huge and so beautiful. And I didn't even know it was a super moon, but afterward I heard, I'm like, oh, that's the reason. I teach second grade. I can, as smart as I can be on one side of life, I can be that dingy on the other side of life, I promise you. Second graders, 7 and 8-year-olds. Cruel and unusual punishment is all I have to say about that. I need to shut up because what I put out online, I need to just shut up. New subject. Did anybody get anything new that I can live vicariously through since I'm on a no-buy? Did anybody get anything that's really good and to make me jealous with? The only thing I've gotten is I had some Nordstrom notes. So I got the Patrick Star setting powder, and I got one of the palettes. I think it's called Gold Getter, or I can't remember which one. It's got the rose gold color in it. And I got an It Cosmetics set with replacement eye cream, skincare stuff because I was out of it. You got lettuce. The White Peach palette. Oh my goodness. Are you going to do a video? Because I really want to see swatches because it looked really pretty. And I love the Just Peachy palette. I'm wearing it right now. Yeah. Whenever you have to choose between groceries and makeup, I hope you would choose lettuce. Not that you have to, but there have been times for me. But yeah, I love the Just Peachy palette, and I was having an attitude with Too Faced because after I got their Natural Love palette, I was so mad at them because I think that palette is really weird and I do not like it, and I think it's sucky quality. And oh yay, is it going to be up tomorrow? Look at me putting pressure on you. Tomorrow. You're not allowed. Yeah, my husband is so awesome about not telling me no about those things because he knows that I'm not going to be excessive to the point where I'm going to put us in a bad financial situation. Although I think I have been close to that point before. But I have a lot of things that I need to do. I first of all need money in the bank. I second of all am really wanting to save for a camera for my channel. And if I never save any money, that's never going to happen. So I had a talk with myself. And I said, Sherry, it's time to give this a rest for a little while. Cool. Do you know what it is already? Or it's a surprise and you won't find out till it gets there, Denny. What kind of foundation, Charlene? Aw. We don't like no. We like yes. Yes, of course, honey. Yes, whatever you want, darling. It's not like that here. But I don't know. He doesn't make me, I don't ask. He knows that I'm going to be reasonable. Well, and it's not that I'm completely immune to this by any stretch of the imagination, but do you know I finally stopped letting brand new things, limited edition, only on sale today. Like, I finally got over allowing that to influence me. And the fact, and I think I just kind of had an awakening with myself where I was like, you have all this makeup that you have in drawers that you never touch. Why are you buying more when you don't even use what you have? And I couldn't even tell you what I had, and I couldn't even tell you what I liked and what I didn't like. And that's the reason why I started this stash shopping, because I'm using it as a decluttering way too, because I'm giving it a final chance. If it's good, it goes back in my collection. If it doesn't, it goes in my giveaway drawer to my family. And I'm like enjoying that because I'm rediscovering things that I was absolutely in love with, and some things I still am, and some things I'm not anymore, because as you evolve in your makeup addiction, I sound like a therapist, as you evolve into the addiction, eventually you do get kind of higher dollar palettes or more quality makeup. And so what you thought was excellent 6 months ago isn't that excellent now because you found things that are so much better. Am I making sense? And so I think revisiting those things to find out if it's still good to you, then you keep it. And if not, you pass it on to somebody who will appreciate it and take care of it and give it some loves. Gotcha. Yeah. I love that, Sabrina. If you guys don't know, you definitely need to watch Sabrina anyway. But she's going to start giving away some of her decluttering stuff. And I thought that was such a good idea. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 nieces between the age of 16 and 24. I need nobody to give it to you. I promise you. Aunt Sherry, have you decluttered lately? Yeah. And my everyday drawer gets changed out every month. That's what I do. I pull my stash out. I take out what's in there. I put in some new ones. And then my everyday drawer is a revolving everyday drawer. And then I have a little wire basket that sits to the side of my vanity where I just put all the palettes that I'm going to use. And this month, I'm so proud of myself because I literally have used almost every one of them. And I've used a different one almost every day. Oh, cool. I've never tried any Storybook Cosmetics before. Oh, well, yeah. I'm excited when other people get stuff too because I know you're going to talk about it if it's any good. Did you guys see the Besame Snow White collection? Emily Noel did a whole video on the whole collection. When I saw that storybook with Snow White and all that stuff, like I had 5-year-old memories that I was like, I want that. And they had little dwarf, like one little lipstick for every dwarf. I was like, dude, I wanted that. I have been showing such restraint. You guys should be proud of me. If I allowed myself to use my favorites every day, there would be 90% of my collection that I never touched. I have to make myself. Just the packaging of that Besame Snow White thing. It wouldn't matter if anything inside of it was worth a hoot. It was so pretty. It looked like a storybook. Oh, anyway, let me stop. But I really wanted it, and I restrained myself. But I love that even when I can't buy stuff, I still get to see. And honestly, I do. I keep a wish list, and by the time my birthday gets here in June, it is long. Way long. But I don't, I go into Sephora and Ulta and all those places Nordstrom and Macy's and all those places, you guys, and I buy what's on my list. And it's a lot of money. But it's probably half, a third of what I would have spent if I just let myself buy whatever I wanted through those months. Anyways, yeah. And I am pretty sure that even when she filmed that video, some of them are already sold out. And limited edition things, there are some things that I so wish that I would have, that it wasn't even worth it, that I was struggling so hardcore to get it and it wasn't worth it to me. But after I got the Huda Desert Dusk palette, after I got that, and I'm so in love with it, and I know a lot of people hate it, but I love it. I am so upset that I didn't get the rose gold one. I think eventually I'm going to go on that Hush whatever app and order the dupe for it, just because I want something similar to it. But I wish I had gotten it, and I didn't believe, like I've started to not believe that it's limited edition because they say it's limited edition and then they still come. Hey, Matthew's here. What worked for you? Is that Violet? Hi, Violet. Did I remember your name right? Okay. Matthew is my bestest good friend in Alabama. She must have taken right back off again. Yeah, if the new palette worked for you, then I'm worried about you. See, all that makeup that you said from the giveaway that was going for your daughter was really for you, right? I did not, Sabrina. They must have found people that had 4,000 hours of view time to do their collab. Oh, that was real. That had a lot of sarcastic, not niceness behind it. You kind of are my only friend in Alabama. When you were in Georgia, you weren't my only friend in Georgia, though. They sent me an email asking did I want to collab with them, and sent me something to fill out an application. They said they would send 7 palettes, and I had to agree to do a video swatching at least one of them. That was a requirement of the collab. And then the optional was to do an actual look with one of the palettes. And they were all, I'm sure you've seen some of these videos. Lots of people have collabed with them. And they're all like Bad Habit, I think, is one of the brands. But they're all dupes. They're all dupes. And for me, I thought this would be cool because I have the real thing to all these. I could do some showdowns of, whatever with them and show I'd have the real thing and the dupe, and it would be a fun thing to do on videos. But you had to submit a proposition saying that you would do it, and you had to give them the right to go look at your numbers. And apparently they didn't think I had enough because they never wrote back to me. And I kept writing to them saying, are you going to send me a yay or nay despite what the choice is? And they said, yeah. Well, I never heard a yay or nay. It's probably been about 2 months now. You think, Sabrina, about 2 months? Your phone is, your lives weren't working, Glitz? No, they didn't respond. They didn't email back. I don't know. I wrote to them. They wrote me back and said, yes, we're going to tell you yes or no. But they never sent an email telling me yes or no. I don't know. I think my assumption is they sent it out to a butt ton of people. And they probably chose among the ones with the most subscribers. I mean, I would imagine that's probably the case. And maybe they'll work their way down to people that have 500 or whatever. I don't know. I sent the link to Amy and to Sabrina because it looked like an open, it wasn't like addressed to me and it was only for me to fill out. It looked like an open application that anybody could fill out. But I haven't. Well, good. I'm glad they're working again. So when I get off of here, are you going to do a live so I don't leave everybody alone? Because I am going to have to go soon, because if I don't, I'm not going to get any of my video edited. And I promise a lot of people that the I Look from my Sephora Playbox thing would be up on Saturday. And I'm a woman of my word. Amy, did they actually... You're talking about Hush still? Thank you, Carlos. If you're talking about Hush, did they actually deny it and say, we deny you? Because I want to know how come I never heard back. Was there something funky with my application or what? Because if they denied you with 500, then they're going to deny me too. Because I didn't either. You got an email? Oh, nice. See how they are, Sabrina? See how they are? Send Amy, yeah, they won't even give us the courtesy of saying, we don't want you. Anyways, let me stop it. I'm going to stay on here for 11 more minutes. I'm going to get off of here at 8:30. I really, really am, because I have to get some editing done, and I'm tired, so I have to go to bed at a decent hour, because those kids, I'm not going to talk about them, but them kids. See, I didn't get any email. I even went in, because the email that I use for my channel is not even a personal channel, so it has like 2 emails in it, and I looked in spam and everything. So I don't want to be so anxious to do something that I just let anybody treat me any old way. So the fact that they couldn't have the courtesy to send an email and tell me that I'm denied, or maybe we're not denied. Maybe we're on hold. I don't know. They wouldn't deny you with 800 or 500 and accept me at 3. Yeah, I think we are. I don't know. You know what, Princess? I don't know. Because there seems to be a whole bunch of rules and a whole bunch of underlying things about YouTube that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? I'm ignorant to a lot of things. That's what's so cool about all of us, you know, having each other's backs, because we can tell each other these things. And we're not in the dark all the time on things like this. But if there's ever an opportunity that looks open-ended and it's not directed right to me, and you guys are interested, I will share those things with you. We might as well, you know, all sign up for it, or attempt to sign up for it. Yeah, it's getting to be that way, huh? And I think you're right, Denny. And here's another question. Let me go look in there right now, because I want to ask you guys if any of you have ever been... if any of you guys have ever been approached. I got another email, but to me, like, it screams not legit. And I just I wonder if anybody else has gotten this email, or if anybody has actually worked with these people. And I will tell you shortly. I'm about to... Okay, I'm going to have to do the back and forth business again so I can see on my computer. It's the website is Lux, L-U-X. And what they said was that they would give me a personalized 20% coupon code to give out to my viewers. Every time someone uses your personalized coupon code to purchase a product on our site, we'll send you $20 per product via PayPal. But it says we do ask you for a purchase from you in order to start your partnership. And they give you a 50% off coupon. But everything's like 80, 90, $100. So let's say I buy the purse for $50, and then they don't give me any coupon code, and I'm not going to make any money, and I just got duped. Those are the things that I get really, like, I'm so suspicious about. Yeah. Okay. And you felt that way too? I felt like if you asked me to buy something in order to work with you, then I think you're not legit. Yeah. And there wasn't even hardly anything in there, and there wasn't anything I could not live without. At all. Okay, well that makes me feel better for deleting them already. I had to go in my trash and find it. Oh, cool, Sarah. I've not heard of Luxury Scent Box before. Me and Scentbird had a fight. You want to hear about it? They told me that my form of payment was declined. And it was declined because I had some kind of fraud flag something on my account. And so my bank closed my debit card and sent a new one. And that just happened to be one that I used that for, and I just forgot to go change it. And so I sent them my new number, and they sent me a thing again saying your payment's declined. I'm like, I sent you the new number. And they're like, well, go do it again. I did it 3 times. And then I get an email that says, I'm sorry. We're so sorry that you've decided to stop subscribing to Scentbird. And I was like, I didn't decide to stop subscribing to Scentbird. Denny, would I ever stop subscribing to Scentbird? Never. So, and I was like, I wrote him back and I said, I didn't unsubscribe. We were having an issue. And I was like, I'll call. Give me a number and I'll call and we'll get it straight. And they didn't ever write me back. So I'm just like, you don't even want me. Like, you guys have to understand, I am Miss Thing sometimes. I really, really am. And if you're not even going to attempt to keep my business, you're not even going to try. What does that say? You don't want me. You don't want me. So if you wanted me, you would have found a way to keep me. And since you didn't, I'm not chasing after you. Okay, I'm done. So what's on the agenda tomorrow? Who's going live tomorrow? Who has videos coming out tomorrow? I have a video coming out tomorrow, but let me just go ahead and tell you guys, since you're going to be watching it, it's pre-filmed from a long time ago. And it is a Shop My Stash look, and I used the Balm palettes. I used Meat Matrimony and the Balm Appetit. I used a couple different, maybe 3 Balm palettes. And so it's pre-filmed, so I'll be talking about things that happened a long time ago probably, but as you see, I didn't have time. Yeah. Well, I'm getting ready, seriously, I'm getting ready to go and let you guys go on about your business, but thank you so much for coming in. I enjoyed talking to you a lot. Okay, Princess, I'll be looking for it. Work. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And then I'll be coming home, hopefully to my own home right away after school and actually getting the rest of my Saturday video done. On Fridays, I work all day, and then my friend and I go grocery shopping, and we're out till like 9. We do that so that we can have the weekend without having to go to Walmart. If Amy's here, she will commiserate with me about how much fun Walmart on Saturday is not. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you guys somewhere around. But keep on keeping on. We're going to keep on kicking butt and taking names, right? Right. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.